barbed wires and all. What's today's day? I don't really recall like that no more. November 22nd, 2021. Shit be so whack nowadays, it's not even necessary. Hold on. Let's take that off. Yeah, November 22nd, 2021, man. Interesting. Feel like a little earthquake. Yeah, I'm walking in a different path. Now, I mean, people are trying tirelessly. I'm talking about trying tirelessly to fuck up my energy right now. But it's all good, man. The day didn't even start yet. You feel me? The day didn't even start yet. Just tired of competing with people, man. That's all. I just want to be me, nigga. Which I am, but just people take it personal when I'm me. I ain't even want to talk about that, by the way. Feel me? Talk about tirelessly, just to fuck up your day. They trying hard and hard. It's all good. I have a lot of minutes. 20 minutes. I decided to take another path, but I think it's the wrong path. I might have to go another way. I want to go to a place where there's not that many people, not that many cars passing by. You know how that shit go, man. I don't want no distractions when I speak. I don't really have a topic. You feel me? I don't even like saying hi to niggas no more. They be trying tirelessly, yo. And all you doing is just doing your jobs, you know what I mean? Lame shit. That shit ain't gonna change nothing though, you feel me? Cause I'm still gonna be me regardless. I don't understand why they even try. It's just frustration at this point, you feel me? That's all. It is be trying to frustrate me. Anyway, I have a topic now. The topic is, how did that shit go in my mind? It's right there, I just can't get it out in words or arrange them in words to make sense. Why? Be careful of those people who are always there to help you when you do something wrong. You feel me? I know, it's like, damn, why would you be careful of somebody who's always there? Who's always there? Keyword is always there to help you when you do something wrong. You have to be careful of such people because they don't allow you to grow as a person. The only way you can grow if you fix your own problems. That's why people grow to hate people who have helped them their whole life. You can tell some kids who their parents pamper them too much, they tend to grow up and be more disrespectful to them. You're like, why you treat your mom like that? Beat that. That's because she didn't allow that kid to do things on their own. She didn't allow that kid to fall and get back up. You feel me? She thought she was loving that kid. She was actually damaging that kid herself. You feel me? But I'm not even talking about that concept. I'm only using a kid for more relatable situations so you can have a better understanding of where I'm going with it. I'm talking about grown-ups. Be careful of those. If you're in a relationship with somebody or somebody who always come around and have the ability or seems to have the ability to always know when you need help and to always provide help to you. But yet when you need help the most, they're not there. You feel me? Be careful of those people because they don't allow you to grow as a person. They don't. They have not allowed, because if every time I drop something and you right there to pick it up, you see, you picking it up. You did it 5 times, 7 times, 10 times, 8 times. Now you have created an expectation that when I drop something, I don't even have to reach to pick it up anymore. You are going to be there to pick it up for me, because that's the expectation that you have created. You've created an experience where I'm expecting you to pick that up. You feel me? That undercuts my growth as a person to want to pick up my own stuff when I drop it. I want to pick it up. You should not always be there to help people. I'm not saying that don't help people at all. I just feel like if you know, a person who knows to be there all the time when something is wrong is a person that's always watching you. You feel me? If you always watching somebody and they're doing mistakes like that, then why is it that you can't just let that person figure it out themselves? It's like always watching your kids, and when your kid fall, the mother automatically be like, oh my God, and they pick them up and everything else like that. You feel me? But same mothers don't do that. They allow the kid to get up, or same parents. Let's not use mother. Same parents don't do that. They allow the kid to get up on their own. That's growth in itself. But if you always are there to pick up the kid, or you always there to, let's just say I drop something, let's use that analogy, and you always there to pick it up, it means you watching me and you always correcting my mistakes and not allowing me to fix my own mistakes. You feel me? So I got to be careful of you, because now I'm expecting you to fix my mistakes all the time. How about if you're not there to do so? This is when the despise comes in. You feel me? This is the reason why people who have done so much good for their neighborhood still end up getting killed and everything else like that. Reason why? Because people despise people who are always helping them. People don't want you to fish for them. They want you to teach them how to fish, or they want you to show them how to buy the pond so they can fish themselves. They don't want you fishing for them. No. And like, that's in our nature. You feel me? So sometimes, I'm not saying don't help people. You can use a better way of helping people. You feel me? Since people trying to break down my spirit, I'm like, why not spit some positivity and everything else like that? But this is a different type of positivity. It's like, oh, this nigga is saying that we shouldn't help people. I'm not saying don't help people. I'm just saying that you have to find a better method of helping people. Instead of fishing for somebody and helping that, and you fishing for something, you catching a fish for that person, you should teach that person how to fish on their own so they can catch their own fish. The fish can represent the many different things. Better communication with other people, finance, relationships. The fish represents a lot of things. You feel me? So why don't we start teaching people and helping people in the right way instead of doing it for them? That's what I'm trying to say. You feel me? Instead of you picking up the paper or whatever I drop, instead of you picking it up, why don't you point it out? Hey, the reason why you're dropping it, because I've been watching you. The reason why you keep dropping it is because you're doing A, B, C wrong. You feel me? That's a better help than you reaching and picking it up for me. You are not allowing me to grow as a person. If you keep doing that, it's like you are deliberately wanting me to stay in that position so you can be in another position so you can always be there to be the helper. And that's never going to help nobody else. It's only going to boost your own ego. You feel me? This is where we got to move into. I know people be thinking they're helping people out. I know you think that you can't make decisions for other people. You just can't. You have to present it for the person and let that person choose themselves. Let that person do it themselves. Because the only thing that you're going to do is basically, if you tell me, if you are trying to make me into something else and I don't want to be that thing, the only thing I'm going to do is become spiteful to whatever you're trying to present to me. You feel me? Now in your mind, you think you're helping out. But in my mind, you're not allowing me to grow as a person. Because you're stunting my growth, but are not allowing me to be me. Holla at me, man. You know these niggas is haters. Bum ass nigga. Bow. You feel me? I'm just trying to speak to these niggas. I don't know how, because some people have good intentions, but they're doing it the wrong way. You feel me? So sometimes you just got to present a different idea to them and be like, all right, look, I understand you keep picking it up for me and you think you're helping me, but you're not helping me, nigga. Because you watching me. Because every time I drop it, you seem to be there to pick it up, right? So which meaning that you've been watching me. So which meaning that you know the reason why I keep dropping it, because you're so quick in respond. Your response is so quick in helping out that you know the exact time and place, location. You know the reason why I'm doing it. So why don't you try to fix the reason so we can stop dropping it, so I can do it myself, instead of you always being there thinking that you're helping someone. Because some people just want to play the position of wanting to be praised as the helper or as the one who's looking out for somebody. They want to play the Jesus, the Savior role. You feel me? Let that gas pass. You feel me? You can't shit on this one because this is actual truth. You feel me? It's not no spike. I'm not spiking. I'm not insulting nobody. We just sticking on the topic solid, nigga. You feel me? And that's the problem with people when they try to force their political ideas, any kind of ideas, environmental ideas and everything else, like trying to force it upon people instead of just presenting the information to the person and let that person decide for themselves. And don't be mad when they decide otherwise, because this is their choice. You feel me? This is when respect comes in. You feel me? Last time I talked about the two sticks, rubbing two sticks together. And when you rub two sticks together in the right way, you make fire out of it, a spark of a fire. And I ask the question, where do fire really comes from then? You feel me? Is it always in existence? And do you have to have the right information to have that spark come out? You feel me? It's the same thing. Everything is already in existence already. You feel me? And all you need is the right information, tools, mechanics, whatever you need to have that spark come out. You feel me? So why is it that we keep helping people the wrong way? Why is it that we think we helping people, but in actuality, we are forcing our will onto somebody else to think that we helping people? See, I did that. No, you didn't do nothing for them. Maybe some people are not strong as me mentally. You feel me? To not want to accept something that everybody else think is good. You feel me? Let me repeat that. You feel me? Maybe some people are not as strong as me. Because some people just break under pressure and they accept it willingly, and they tend to like it because they accepted somebody else, then now they like it. But they didn't see it from their own point of view. They didn't see it from their own perspective. If they need to make a mistake, then allow them to make that mistake. Whoever said mistake is a bad thing. It's just a lesson. You feel me? It's a lesson so you can get it better and 100 times right the next time you do it. You feel me? We just out there making choices and try to force out. It's not even, right now, some people it's just ego. And they be like, I helped them. Like, I was looking out. No, you wasn't. You being a creep. Because every time, you the one who's always telling the story. You the one that's always helping people out. So how is it that you know so much information? Why do you feel so comfortable in knowing that much information? You think that you can help people out. How is that possible? That means that either you are the one that's creating the problem and also offering the solution at the same time, or you just happen to be blessed and you always seem to be in the right place helping people out. You feel me? That's why I said be careful of those who are always there to help you when you do something wrong. Now you might think, to you, it might be okay. Be like, well, she's always there for me when I needed her, da-da-da. Well, you haven't grown then. If somebody's always there when you need them, you shouldn't always have to need somebody. You should be the first answer to your own problem. And if you can't do it, then you seek out help for somebody else. But it is a choice that you seek to do. You feel me? But if you don't even choose the person who's going to help you out, you don't even develop the chemical waves in your brain to even think for these things. All that has been taken away from you because somebody is watching you and always trying to fix it for you. Then that means you're not growing. Your growth has been, it's basically like a midget. Basically, you haven't grown to your full potential. You feel me? I mean, think about it. This is the reason why it's bad for a person to always be there to help you out. Don't see it as a good thing. You should question it and be like, damn, how come this person is always there? Like, what is it about this person that always seems to know when I do something wrong? Well, if you know these things, then you should know the reason why I'm doing something wrong and tell me, hey, you're doing A, B, C wrong. This is how I know you was going to do a mistake. This is how I know that the thing was going to fall down for me to pick it up. So don't do that. Do this. Then in that term, I get to eliminate myself from always having to help you. You get to help yourself by not doing those mistakes again. Now that's true help. You feel me? I don't trust people who always want to provide you. No, I'm like, who are you? I don't trust the United States going to Africa, always trying to provide Africa with help. Like, no, you should teach them how to get their own so you don't always have to be there providing aid. Because if you constantly have to provide aid to somebody, that means that you're not doing your job as a person who's the provider. That's why parents always teach their kids, they provide for them for a little bit. Then when they get to a certain age, they're supposed to go out on their own and get their own. But if your kid is still over 40 years old and he's still living with mommy and daddy, that means mommy and daddy didn't do their job. Reason why? Because they're supposed to be providing for their own. Even if they live with you, they're still supposed to be providing for their own. It's a failure when they can't do that at that age. And that's the same thing with help. If the person constantly, you see this, and it's the same thing with people, by the way, I'm still not gay. You feel me? It's the same thing when people try to, I had to just throw that a reminder note. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. A reminder note. You see, we still not gay because when you try to force an idea onto somebody and trying to make somebody that means that it didn't work the first few times. Why you keep doing it? You feel me? Why don't you just provide the information to that person, which has been done, and let that person make their own decision? I know I went left with that, but it's still on topic, and that's how we do it. You dig? Holla at your boy. Why not? You see? I ain't want to buy nothing on break or anything else like that. I'm trying to be more disciplined how I spend my money. Feel me? When the money's kind of low, this is how we talk. That money low, I just gotta be disciplined, man. Fuck that. Hell nah. You feel me? Be careful of those who are always there to provide you with help. I don't care if it's your husband, your older kids, your mother, your boss, your spouse, your side chick, your side nigga, you feel me? Anything, whoever that, your sugar daddy, sugar mommy, be careful of those people because they're not allowing you to grow as a person. You feel me? I don't even want to mention that person. Somebody told a story about a person who came to borrow money from them to invest in a house. And the person was like, well, I'm willing to help you out to buy this house, but you need to come back. I don't want you coming back to me and helping and telling me that you need help with this, you need help with this. I'm going to show you how to do it so you can come back and tell me a story about how it worked better for you. And that's what he did for her. And she actually came back and told him that, hey, the house that you helped me buy, the value on the house went up. You feel me? Because usually when I give credit to people like that, they tend to want to hate on that person and negative attention comes to that person. So I don't want to say that person's name. You feel me? But you see how that's a better help. When you help somebody and you give them the full information, not play tricks, games, and be sneaky and conniving and malice and sinister behaviors and thinking you helping the person out. You're not helping nobody out. You just it's just your ego and you're not helping nobody out. You gotta lay the whole truth out. Let that person see it for what it is. Then that person will make their own decision. So I don't trust people who are always there thinking they're helping me, and I'm like, nah, I don't trust you like that, man. You ain't no better than the enemy itself. Because you're not allowing me to grow. You stunting my growth. You feel me? They're just stunting your growth. You feel me? That's what's going on. So just be careful. I know it's addictive for somebody to always be there and help you out. That's a great help to have. Be like, as soon as you turn around, it's like Google. Boom. But Google doesn't even allow you to think. You feel me? Google doesn't allow you to think. The reason why some people can't even find the answer on Google because they haven't thought about it to ask the right question on Google. They just expect Google to give them the answer. You feel me? They're so mad at me. I see sentences. It feels droplets of water. I don't know what it is. They're so mad at the boy. You feel me? Because Google is a computer. You feel me? And you're not even asking the right question for Google to even ask you to answer the right question. Because the reason why? Because you haven't thought about it enough. You just expect Google to be the helper of yours. And Google can't even do it. Even a computer knows better than that. I'm out of here. Let me go. Feel me? That's how we do. Capo statics. I mean Capricorn statics, you know.